Section 4.5 is going to take several videos to cover all the material. Please read to yourself the definition of annihilator operator. So what we're going to be doing for the first part of this lecture is learning how to find the differential operator. And in my notes, I'm going to call that DO from now on, so I do not have to write it out. So your differential operator is this L, okay? And what do you want to do? You want to be able to take derivatives of a function and get it down to 0. And I'll show that in a minute, it'll make more sense. But you know you have the correct differential operator, L, if you keep taking derivatives of your function and you eventually get down to 0. You need to memorize the following 3 operators. The differential operator, d to the n, annihilates anything that looks like or has the pattern of 1, x squared, x to the n minus 1. I want you to think about what is n. N is going to be 1 more than the highest exponent on the variable x. Because think, n minus 1, n is this first part, the first term. So let me say that again. Your n, for your d to the n, it will be 1, the exponent on your d will be 1 more than the highest exponent on the variable x. All right, so there's your first part. There's your first thing to memorize. The differential operator d minus alpha to the n annihilates anything that looks like this. E to the alpha x, that's a exponent alpha x. Or maybe you have x e to the alpha x. Or maybe you have x squared e the alpha x. Once again, your alpha is going to be the constant on your variable x. And your n, this n here, will be 1 more than the highest power on the variable x. All right, now the differential operator, let me erase this. I want to make sure I have enough room. Yep. The differential operator, d squared minus 2 alpha d plus alpha squared plus beta squared raised to the n annihilates anything that looks like e to the alpha x cosine beta x, or x e to the alpha x cosine beta x. And it also annihilates e to the alpha x sine beta x. X e to the alpha x sine beta x, any of those. So what I need for you to do now is make note of these 3 patterns. Go ahead and memorize. If it looks like one of these, your operator is d to the n. So basically in case 1, it's either constants or just the variable x. The second operator, you have to have an e. And the third operator, you're going to have cosines or sines showing up.